Death Stranding, and it's Urine Mechanic. And we are live.
Hey, welcome back to the Nub. We are back on our Nub channel doing our Nub podcast. If you did not get a chance to listen to our Hanging with Web Show podcast over on our, I guess, mother channel, sister channel. I don't know how you
Daddy,
would say it.
Daddy channel? What's
Daddy channel,
that?
big daddy channel.
No, it doesn't sound good.
Please head over to the Hanging with Web Show channel and check out our Hanging with Web Show exclusive podcast that we do there. There'll be an interview on there from the Space Coast Comic Con, just like at the end of this one. We'll also have another interview from the Space Coast Comic Con. So check them out and check out their other shows on there. I love listening to things like the Traveling TARDIS. Like that's one of my favorite ones, you know. And then I always get it wrong. I believe it's called something Saturday morning cartoons, where they basically do the deep dive into the Saturday morning cartoon stuff. I love that. Absolutely love that. So check them out over there. Really great people. That being said, let's talk nerdy on our channel. I'm gonna let you go first this time because I went first last time. And by the way, I'm your host, the Merce.
It's me, Felton.
And again, we don't have Infinity with us today, but he will be back probably with us next week. So, you know, all of the Infinity fans out there, relax. He will be back. We're not getting rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us some gaming news there, Felton.
Well, the only thing I'm going to be talking about this week is countdown to March 23rd. I've done a little preview for you right here. I don't know if you can guess what I'm going to talk about. Oh wait, you can't see the gifts, right?
I mean, I can if I
Okay.
look.
All right. Well, it's Half-Life Alyx. We're now in the home
This is
stretch.
the VR one, correct? This is the
Yes,
VR one, if I'm not
yes. The
mistaken.
whole
Yep.
reason why I got a new computer, so I
Okay.
could play that. But yeah, this is it's the first new game from Valve, first new story that we've had in quite a while. It's an interesting choice that they chose a VR exclusive title, but I don't care how gimmicky it is. I don't care, really anything. I'm glad that there is a Half-Life title, and yeah, you get to play as Alex Vance. I mean, she's one of the most badasses that there could be. So hey, why not?
Well, you've basically drank the Kool-Aid for VR, so you're all in at this point in time, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not actually sure I'm not in VR right now.
Oh, well, I mean, true, true.
I mean, I
There's
I
always that theory.
I normally just have it on when I'm at home. I walk around my house with it unplugged. I bump into things. I accidentally whack my dogs because I'm, swinging my arms around wildly, either
Well,
actually playing or pretending to play something.
and it is strange how many things taste like chicken and everything like that. So we might just be in the Matrix in the VR right
Oh,
now anyway, so it doesn't
yeah,
matter. So,
yeah, absolutely. So
um,
this is exciting.
sorry, good.
No, it's exciting. It's exciting that I'm hoping that Valve kind of sets the trend for the next generation, and this kind of is the catalyst that gets them back on the page. I mean, they've been in, but I don't know what you want to call it, asset acquisition for so long, and Steam has been so goddamn successful that they haven't needed to make anything. So hopefully we'll see Left 4 Dead, we'll see Team Fortress, we'll see some of these uh, things pop back up, and it would be absolutely incredible if the modding community kind of came back a little bit, because the
Oh, that would be
source
great.
engine was so relatively easily moddable, and
Hmm.
maybe they'll release a set of tools that'll get people making mods for this, and we can kind of see a new renaissance in gaming. That would be too good to be true.
Yeah, I miss a lot of that. I miss the custom maps. I miss the custom skins, you know, the modded stuff. I mean, they still do that, but it's not as prevalent as it used to be, you know?
Mm.
So I really miss a lot of that stuff. I really miss Footman Frenzy, to be quite honest, if we're talking about mods and stuff. I don't understand how how Dota and
Oh
tower
god,
defense.
coronavirus.
I
Yeah.
don't understand how Dota and tower defense, became tower defense games and what's the big popular one that they have now that's a Dota clone
Oh, League of Legends.
League of Legends and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't understand how all those got made into popular games, but poor Footman Frenzy just got left in the dust. Like it's sad. I really want to see a comeback on Footman Frenzy. Not that that's a clone for for Half-Life or anything, but
No, but
I was just thinking about the modding community in general. I miss that.
well, I think
Oh no, good.
no, I just think that when you have a lot of young people today that especially are getting into coding and into things in school, and I think that there should be something that gets them interested in that stuff because I feel like that could make a lot of difference. I know as a young person, and you know this, I spent a lot of time playing and even making mods and contributing, and that form,
What?
yeah, amazing. That form of escapism helped me get through a lot of tough things in my youth, and
Hmm.
I feel like that sense of community investment in gaming is important, and I don't really feel like we have that anymore. You have
But
Fortnite and you get Minecraft, and Minecraft even doesn't really have that. I don't know, variety, maybe, if that's a fair
hmm
assessment.
I wouldn't know. I've never actually played Minecraft, so I couldn't really comment on its accessibility and the tools that you can use to create with that. So I wouldn't know. But um, I mean, it would be a fair assumption though, considering it's a packaged game. I don't know how much you can really get in there and change the actual uh, structure of the game. But what was cool back in the day is a lot of those companies, like Blizzard and Steam and things like that, allowed you to like they put the tools out there so you could use them
Yeah.
to mess around with the games and make your own stuff. So that was really cool. So I'm gonna go over some Kickstarter news. It's gonna be the same Kickstarter news that I brought up on the Hanging with Web show, and that is that our friend, your friend and my friend, local comic book writer Jonathan Hedrick, has his Kickstarter up for Freak Show Princess. Get on there, support a local local writer. The best selling part about this comic book is that there's actually a dedication to the nub in the book. So get out there and get yourself your book. It's the Nub book. We need to support this. We need to support local creators in general, but definitely support this book. It's really well written and it's a very interesting story and it's a one shot, so it's not like you are on the hook to keep kickstarting and get the next issue and the issue after that. So very excited about this. Definitely check it out, please. And then I'm gonna put another shameless plug in, just because I mean I hate to do it, but I am a writer and I'm trying to get more work, so I'd like there to be good sales on it. But if you haven't picked up a copy of Savage Bastards #1, it's out there in stores, and all the local comic book stores in Brevard have it. And if they've sold out, just ask them to get you another one. It's through Since it's a Mad Cave book, they go through Diamond distributors. So even if you don't live in Brevard, you can get it anywhere in the country. Just ask your comic book provider to order it for you. It's also on Amazon. You can also get it on Comixology, so it's pretty much everywhere. So do me a favor, check out the book. I'm a local writer as well. I've been here for a while. You guys know me. Check it out. See, let me know what you think about it, okay? I think we should cut it here because we don't want to encroach too much on the interviews from Space Coast Comic Con. I want to thank Jake Estrada again and David Grace again for letting us come out there and do interviews. That was really cool. I had a good time. We even got to do a panel together out there, which was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty
You know?
neat. That was pretty unique.
Yeah, it was definitely my first panel experience, so that was really cool. Other than that, we hope you guys are doing great. We hope you guys are staying healthy. Please wash your hands. If you're sick, get yourself a mask. I don't care how stupid it looks. Let's not spread the coronavirus if it starts coming through Brevard, okay? Let's just let's just not do that. Other than that, I'm the Merce,
It's me, Felton.
and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, welcome back to the Nub. We are continuing our interviews at Space Coast Comic Con. Right now, we have a father-daughter team of creators, Pete and Emily. How you guys doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Dad?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
All right, well, thank you for sitting down and talking with us. Now, you guys don't have anything necessarily published yet, but I know that you guys have a lot of things in the works, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got a kind of 5-issue series that we're trying to work on right now. I'm currently still in the script writing phase, so she hasn't done anything more than concept art for that one yet. It's called Daughtership, and it's about a father who has a spaceship, and his daughter's brain has been scanned in to be the ship's AI. So it plays a lot with the dialogue of her and I quipping at each other and things of that nature as we go along.
That's awesome. I like the sound of that. I like the fact. I like when you give a personality or to an AI or something like that. It cracks me up a little bit. Like Futurama when they make the joke of the ship kind of like being like Hal from
Right.
I love that whole episode.
Sarah
But-
Eureka.
Yeah, Sarah from Eureka is a good
Yeah,
one.
there you go. Oh, I love Eureka.
We're currently going through a rewatch of that. It's the first time she's ever seen it.
Oh, this is your first time watching Eureka? Oh, you gotta talk into the.
Yeah, talk into the microphone.
Oh yeah, first time watching Eureka.
Now, Emily, I've seen your art. Fantastic artwork that you do.
Thank you.
It's got that kind of like anime, kind of cartoony style. Now, how long have you been drawing?
Since I was about 8 years old, I started because I had these two friends in Sunday school, and they were sisters, and they were really obsessed with anime. And I remember watching them draw and thinking that I really wanted to do that. And I'd drawn up until that point, but I wasn't really like passionate about it like I was. So I started like watching YouTube videos and buying like the standard how to draw manga books from like Barnes and Noble. And I started like copying those and trying to learn how to draw like different faces and different eye shapes. And it got me pretty far. And then I realized that I kind of had to learn how to draw like people.
Yeah, like anatomy and things like that. Yep.
And that's when I really started like getting better.
Well, you do fantastic work. Every time I see you, you got your nose in a notebook, like drawing something. So
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. Now, Pete, how long have you been writing?
Pretty much about 2 years.
Yeah.
It's about so at Famous Faces from West Melbourne, they do a comic 24-hour comic day event where they give you 24 hours and a bunch of the pages and whatnot, and they give you a chance to make a 24-page comic. And I hadn't really thought about it up until that point, but I decided I was going to do that for her. She wanted to do that, and she wanted to be able to draw and not have to think about what to draw.
Okay.
So I had to kind of come up with the story on the fly, and that's actually where we came up with Daughtership. We actually have a quote-unquote 24-page comic. But obviously, if you've ever done anything like that before, you hit 3 a.m. and you're like, oh crap, they got captured way too early, so they got to escape real quick so I can waste a couple pages.
I gotta backtrack.
Yeah.
I gotta cut this page completely.
Like we had our friend Sebastian. He was doing one about the whole comic was about a pumpkin rotting, and he gets about 3 pages in, and you can hear him curse under his breath and go, "Why did I draw that leaf so detailed on that?" Now I'm gonna do it for 23 more pages.
That's the curse of the creative mind. Is that once you do it, you want to make sure that it's consistent, and then that consistency might kill you. So
Right, exactly. Yeah, so that's kind of where I started with it, and then I've done a 4-pager that we're trying to get put into an anthology comic.
okay.
We actually have that script is done, and the artwork is mostly done. She's got a few things that she needs to finish, and I'll let her that, and we'll start kind of shopping that around.
Now, besides the comic books you're working on, though, I know that Emily has been doing like commission work, and she's been doing some prints, I think, right? Are you selling?
Yeah,
are
we
you
have
selling some prints
we
and
have
things?
some prints. I got them on me, oddly enough.
That's fantastic. It's really cool to see the love of creating like that between a father and a daughter. It's very inspiring, and the fact that you guys seem to work really well together. I can't wait to read what you guys have coming up.
Thank
Now, if our listeners want to find you guys on social media, where can they find you to follow your progression?
I'm gonna pull the card out because I know at least one of them is misspelled.
So my YouTube is Emily Risett. That's Emily Riesett. And on most of my other social media, it's Emily Rinks, right?
It's Emily Inks and Emily R Inks.
Emily Inks and Emily R.
Yeah,
Inks.
it's Emily Inks. Emily is spelled properly, and then Inks is INKZ on Facebook. And on Instagram, it's Emily R. Inks, all one word.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for sitting down with us. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah. And keep us posted so we can post onto the nub when you guys are putting things out. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure, will do.
definitely.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Keep listening. We're gonna be doing some more interviews here from the Space Coast Comic Con, and we'll talk to you later.